Good afternoon, guys, wherever you are. This is Peter, your host from Sun Channel. If you are new to this channel, welcome. And I urge you to look at the content I'm bringing. If it makes sense to you, consider to subscribe here and like. So guys, today hapa US kumekuwa kubaya sana in terms of deportations. Ever since President Trump took office on January the 20th. Every day there's been reports of raids from city to city, from state to state. And this morning, there was a big raid in Denver, Colorado. And actually, that's what I wanted to make this video on. I had an opportunity to capture some footage, some clips from the internet and from NBC YouTube, and I wanted you to look at it by yourself and see what happened, and from there we can continue, with this content. So watch.
Now, officials say they are targeting roughly 100 people involved with the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, but it's not clear how many people have been arrested so far, with a lot of those raids happening at an apartment building. Neighbors say they were getting caught up in the chaos.
They banged on the door, opened the door, and they were like knee deep in front of my door. And they were asking me if I was American or if I was legal.
All this happening as protesters gathered outside Denver's Capitol building as part of a nationwide protest taking place today against President Trump's immigration policies. NBC's David Noriega joins us now on set. So, David, what else do we know about these raids? They're a long time coming here. We've been expecting them for some time.
Yeah, so this was really a show of force. We were just talking yesterday about how the Trump administration is sort of deputizing or marshaling the entire federal law enforcement apparatus to basically supplement ICE out in the field. So today in the Denver area, including in Aurora, we saw DEA, FBI, ATF, marshals, all out there along with ICE. We saw, dozens of agents at each location. They were clearly trying to make a show of this. They recorded those videos, like the one we just saw of the agent throwing the flashbang grenade in this apartment complex. They say that they were targeting specifically 100 members of Tren de Aragua, this Venezuelan gang. We don't know, though, at this point, whether we don't know who those people were or whether they have been apprehended. As for who those people are, we don't know what provable links they have to Tren de Aragua. That information ICE is not releasing at this moment. I've spoken to a number of people on the ground. As you know, I've been spending some time in Aurora, Colorado. What they have reported is that there was a lot of officers, a lot of agents, but that the number of arrests, at least at apartment complexes in Aurora, was relatively small. Part of it is that they were, they didn't have warrants for all of the apartments in these buildings, so they were going door to door, knocking on doors, banging on doors, trying to get people to come out. I spoke to one guy who was walking out of his building with his 11-year-old daughter, taking her to school when he saw federal agents surrounding the building. They had his back to him at that moment, so he just ducked back inside, went back in his apartment, and holed up, did not answer the door. A lot of people did exactly that. Again, the big question is who exactly was arrested. We don't even have a number of arrests at this point.
So guys, from this clip, you can clearly see what happened and how the police, the ICE police, the Immigration Customs Enforcement, the FBI, the DEA, the police, and all kind of law enforcement. So these days, what they are doing, they are teaming up with different units, and they are getting dispatched to go and get out those people they feel that they should be deported. For some reasons, they committed crimes and other things. So from the very beginning, I've been saying that don't get afraid if you are in the United States legally. But if you have problems and you don't have documentation like proper papers, and if you didn't come to the United States the right way, then probably you're at risk of getting stopped, getting searched, and finally go see immigration judge, or finally you can be deported. So over the recent past, there have been raids. They started from Chicago, Illinois, and that was immediately after the inauguration of President Trump. And then they went to New York. I understand they went to New Jersey in a business. I think it was a grocery. And then they rounded up some people. And the other day I also talked to a friend of mine from New Jersey. There were some undocumented migrants who were working, doing some renovations of a building, and when the guys came there, they ran away. Some of them were rounded, and a lot of things are happening. They were also rounded in some undocumented migrants who were rounded up in Maryland. Some were rounded in Houston, Texas. I mean, a lot of places. So the purpose of making this video is I wanted to tell you that this thing is real. These are not mere stories of applications. These things are happening on the ground. And for my fellow immigrants, and especially my fellow Kenyans, the message I wanted you to take home from this video is, even if you are you have documents or no documents, or when those guys, the IC police, they come and raid, they want you to identify yourself. And how do you want to identify yourself? Because they cannot look at you and say, okay, you are a naturalized US citizen, or you have a green card. All you have to do is you have to show them some proof by showing them some identification. And this is what most people are doing this time, and that's what I'm advising. If you have a green card and you don't want to work with your green card for fears of losing it or misplacing it somewhere, so what you can do, use your phone and take a picture, both sides of your green card. Let it remain in your, you can make another photocopy, print it out, hard copy, and put it in your car or put it in your wallet. And then you can put some in your vehicle. And then you can have the picture in your phone. Store it somewhere in your phone, and then when you are stopped, you can show them. If you have your passport, take all the pages, especially the page which has all your information, your biographic information, biometric fingers and stuff like that, and then keep it somewhere in your phone. Because when these people, like this morning, when they went to Colorado, as you have seen in the video, they raided from apartment to apartment, asking people like, do you know any other people who are, live around here who are undocumented? And so the other stories I've heard, but I don't know if it's true. Allegedly, it says that some people are snitching on other people. For example, if you live in a neighborhood and you know somebody to not have papers, there is this rumor which came, it's unconfirmed rumor to me, that they are getting paid $700 US dollar when you report somebody. They have an hotline number. When you report somebody, and for sure they come and catch that undocumented immigrant, you get paid $700. And I keep wondering, what will $700 help you if you are snitching on your fellow people? That's a rumor, and I don't know if it's true, and I don't want to talk much about it. But if it is true, I don't feel that is a good thing to do. I know everybody came to this country. Whichever means you came, you have a purpose of coming to this country. Either you came to look for money to support your family back home, or do something better your life. So that's what is happening in different states. But what I wanted to do is like keep your document with you all the times. If you are traveling from state to state, for example, those guys I've worked with, those ones who are doing tracking, make sure you have your papers with you. And because if you are stopped somewhere, they are doing like checks. They might ask you to show proof like you have papers to stay in this country. And I hope you guys this is not a scare or making you create any fear, but it's an informational videos which I usually do from YouTube. And let me know what you think. And as I get more information, I will be sharing the information. And watch this space. If you haven't subscribed, guys, subscribe, become one of my followers. In that way, when I do a video, YouTube can automatically notify you, and that's by clicking on the notification bell. Every time I do the video, you'll be notified. So guys, thank you so much. I hope this information helps you, and let me know what you think below this video. If you want to see more of this video, if it is it is helping you guys, and keep sharing, and guys, help this channel grow. We started this thing together, and let us keep rising. This is 2025. Let me know what you think, but subscribe, share, and share. Thank you so much. I hope I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.